Heterotherans who built the fortresses guarding the passes of the Heterocera mountain range. Off to the northwest are wonderful views of one of the early castle ruins and of Mount Range, so called because of the continuous showers that flanked its summit. Below you can see the nature center where we began below, and ahead you begin to see the massive cliffs that make up the north face of Mount Campanula. Far off to the right you can see the distant Heterocera plains. Continue following the North Cliff Trail upward. Stop 5. Squirrel is a longtime park resident and patron. This space is used to host our weekly belly dancing and other events hosted by Squirrel and by our forest shaman, Sue. Sue also is an accomplished musician and composes beautiful instrumental music. You are welcome to come and join us every Saturday at 11 a.m. SLT. Down the path to the right is our event barn. We use this site for parties, weddings, and group events. We will now continue our tour westward up the North Cliff Trail. Follow it all the way up, enjoying the views. Stop 7. We have ascended 263 meters from the valley floor. To our south Indigo Lake, it is fed by the glacial streams that flow off the north face of the mountain range. To the east is our natural rock amphitheater. It is an ideal place for stop 8. At the Roscommon signpost we will turn right and follow the road a short distance up the Spinach Cave entrance. Tour stop 9. Spinach Cave entrance was discovered when park resident Franny Fairy Wren fell down into a pit while searching for her lost cat. She never found the cat. We will descend into the caves here. If you are brave, you may want to set your viewer environment to midnight while in the cave. The higher levels of the cave tend to be dry and sandy. As we go deeper we encounter a more wet environment. This cave passage was likely formed by an ancient mountain stream which poured into the caves below, but has long since rerouted. We will follow this passage down until we reach the underground river Styx. Tour stop 10. Here we have the river Styx, a flowing underground stream which is responsible for carving most of the caves in this area. We will turn right and follow the bank towards the southeast. The water is shallow enough to safely wade through. Tour stop 11. Below the sump is an exquisite cave painting of an ancient buffalo. Above is a passage where the river falls from a flooded tunnel known as a sump. In higher cave levels you can see the top of this sump. It was named Sump of No Return because the unfortunate people who fell into it were never seen again. That is until the lower cave levels were discovered and divers found their bones at the bottom of Lake Cimmerian. We will follow the river bank back towards the northeast and emerge at the underground Lake Cimmerian. Stop 12. Lake Cimmerian is an extensive underground reservoir. It is estimated to hold 2 million cubic meters of water. The lake is Schnecking Tunnel. This is thought to be the largest underground lake in Second Life. Follow the rock ledge north and you will find an air mattress reservoir and a sandy tunnel that leads upward. Follow this tunnel up. 14. In the park, the extensive chambers meander over several acres. The climate at this level is much drier. These caves were formed much earlier in the geological history of the mountains. This area of the caves provides habitat for scorpions and cave spiders, so please watch where you place your hands and feet. Based on artifacts found here, it is believed that early Neanderthals inhabited these sections of the cave. Along the southwest wall of the chamber is a side passage marked with a danger sign. We will follow this passage downwards and turn to the right towards the pit of doom. Please be very careful as you emerge from the passage. In front of you is a deep abyss.
We will be going this way.
Stop 15. As you emerge from the passage, carefully approach the cliff edge in front of you, then peer over the edge. Use your camera controls and look down. This deep abyss was carved by water leaving Lake Cimmerian and flowing out to the valley floor below. It plunges 207 feet, 63 meters, to the pool below. This is the highest waterfall in the park. Now we must inform you that in order to continue the tour you must jump into the pit. Take a few steps forward and fall into the pit. We'll see you below. Don't worry, this is second life. You'll survive. Once in the pool below, follow the underground river passage to the northeast and you will emerge at a section of the waterfall. Turn left at the waterfall and follow the stairs down to the path. Down this path a bit you will find the North Castle ruins.
hiccup we hadn't experienced before. I don't know what happened. I'll have you know, some of you are making me laugh with those comments.
Sure Stop 17. The North Castle ruins are the remains of an ancient fortress used by the monk warriors who guarded the mountain passes of Heterocera. These beings were thought to have lived here about 2,000 years ago, evidence of which was first discovered by Magellan Linden during his early expedition into the undeveloped Heterocera atoll in 2005. There are other fortress ruins further down the valley and also on the south face of Mount Campion. Next we will follow the narrow trail at the north face of the fortress downward to the valley floor below. Be careful, it is steep and it is difficult to see your footing when descending. The trail loops around and ends at the road below. Tour stop 21, at the Coyote Valley signpost, turn left this time and we will follow the Coyote Valley Trail up into Coyote Valley. Coyote Valley is named in honor of Coyote Dinkson, who generously donated some of his lands to the park. Tour stop 25. High Flyer Quarry is thought to be the place where the ancients quarried stones for their fortresses, roads, and bridges. Behind the waterfall is a cave passage which leads into the greater Campion cave network. Above the waterfalls is the very popular North Campground with 7 campsites. We will next follow the path back around to the northwest. Stop 29, more deja vu. Yes, you have been here before. At the Roscommon signpost, we will turn left and follow the Roscommon Loop Road westward, straight past the sign for Tour Stop 9, then south and east upwards towards the summit of Mount Campanula. The road weaves back and forth as it ascends the mountain. Keep following it until you reach the walled road. We will follow it up onto the flanks of Mount Campanula, then around to the south past a farmhouse and a big red barn. Swinging east ahead you will see a arched gateway. Off to the right south you will see a stone bridge. This is the way to the summit of Mount Campanula. Canyon, a lovely place to explore. Our way is over the bridge and up the trail to the right west to the summit of Mount Campanula. Keep following the blue tracks of the sign, stay on the path and enjoy the views and the large grove of Douglas fir trees. Once we cross into Okerout Sim, the top of the actual summit path lies just up the path, veering off to the left, south, follow it up and around and you arrive at the stony summit of Mount Campanula. your viewer draw distance set long enough, you can tour stop 32. The summit of Mount Campanula is 376 meters and is the highest point in the park. The summit lies in Arches Sim. There is a BBB stamp terminal located at the summit to stamp your passport. From here, if you have your viewer draw distance set long enough, you can see almost all of Heterocera. Having such a long draw distance will severely lag your viewer. To save time and avoid backtracking, please teleport back to Sasquatch Road, which is by the stone bridge we crossed on our way up using this landmark. Then we will trek onward to the east into Campion Pass.
Just so all of you know that collect stamps, this is the highest place in Second Life that you can walk to. And this stamp is at the highest location in Second Life. And congratulations, you are some of the very first to get this stamp. I understand this stamp is so sought after, it's selling on Marketplace for over 1,000 linden. No, I'm not serious. I'm just joking. But it is a one-of-a-kind stamp. You cannot get this any other place. This is the highest point in Second Life you can walk to.
Sasquatch Road twists through the forest of Campanula Pass. It is named for the large hairy ape-like creature thought to dwell in these woods. The creature was first encountered by park resident Squirrel. It gave her such a fright she moved to a different cabin lower down the mountain. Midway down the road there is a wooden bridge off to the side. Below the bridge is the trail into Dove Canyon. Farther down the road we encounter a sequoia signpost and crossroads. Stop 34. At Sequoia signpost we will continue following the road straight to the east towards the park center. At the end of this road we cross into Campion Sim and find the Campion Pass kiosk. Tour stop 35. Campion Pass is at the approximate center of the park. It is the highest mountain pass of the Heterocera mountain range. This road traverses the pass and you can transit from SL Route 3 to SL Route 6 through the pass. Campion Pass is at 297 meters elevation. A few meters northeast of the kiosk is the corner boundary point of 4 sims, Campion, High Fire, Spinach, and Campanula. We will follow the little path upward that is just to the southeast of the kiosk. This path leads us into Campion Pass Meadow. It's been used as a start and finish point for our annual park horse race. We'll cut across the meadow to the east and drop down onto Campion Loop Trail.
Watch out for foxes and raccoons. They're around.
A bit further we find Kennecabin Road. Tour stop 38. We will turn right and climb up Kennecabin Road. Near the top of the grade the road turns into a short tunnel. Emerging from the tunnel we encounter Kennecabin and Founders Well. Tour stop 39. Kennecabin is Mar's original house on the mountain. Marz bought the original small land parcel here in 2019 and the park expanded from this place. Founders Well was dug as a water source, but to the surprise of everyone it opened up into a water-filled cavern which led to the discovery of a larger cave system. Below Kennecabin to the east is Brocade Pass, which crosses the mountain range east of Mount Campion. We will follow the road around and to the south past the gazebo, then we will follow the road downhill to the west. At the bottom of the road we will see the statue of the Mother of the Mountain. Viewer stop 40. The mother of the mountain sits at the main park landing point. She holds her lantern to guide lost travelers to safety. Nearby is an information cave. Down the stairs is the park rental office. We will follow to the right over the bridge. A little farther up is a small path leading off to the right east. Viewer stop 41. We will turn right east and follow the path down to the small wooden footbridge where we will have an excellent view of Kenna Falls and the river rapids. Fit is another footpath that leads us to the main cave entrance. We'll turn left onto that path to the main cave entrance, then duck inside. Another exquisite cave painting. Ahead is a narrow tunnel leading downward. We will follow this route down to a ramp. We will continue following the wall on our right and descend into another downward sloping tunnel. As we emerge from the tunnel, there is a signpost. Here we will turn to our left, south, and enter Charcoal Falls. Pointing off to a small passage on the left, the lower cave. We will follow this narrow crooked passage downward. Please watch your step. It is the Hall of the Lady of the Light is a large Rock River Hall.
Yes, if you rent a campsite or any location, you can put anything you want in there. Tents, boats, everything. You can even put trailers, but we do not allow motor vehicles driving on the mountain. We only allow horses. We have a Segway that we will give you, and bicycles, and of course, you know, we have horses in the sim that you can borrow. But you're allowed to put anything within reason on your property.
Tour stop 46. Talk River Hall has a small cascade of hot sulfur water which is used to flood the park's hot springs spa, which are just above to the south. The heat originates from volcanic lava deep below the mountain. We will take a hard left turn, almost a U-turn, climb up a boulder, and ascend up the tunnel at the northeast corner of the room marked by a torch and an exit sign. Continue straight ahead to another exit sign, follow the tunnel ahead and around to the left, and we will emerge out into Canyon Meadows. Take the gravel pathway ahead to the Canyon Meadows Stone Bridge. Tour stop 47. From Canyon Meadow Stone Bridge we get an excellent view of Lower Kenna Falls and the Canyon Meadow. The park office sits above us on the cliff to the east. We will follow the gravel path to the west. Here we enter a forest. Up the gravel path a bit is a signpost. Take the path left towards South Bluff Trail and ahead we will come to another stone bridge. Below this second bridge to the north we can see the South Fortress ruins. Looking south from the bridge we get one of the best views of the southern Heterocera Valley. On a clear day you can see all the way to the lagoon. We will follow the path straight off the bridge to the northeast and wind our way past the house to another sign lamp post. Veering off to the left north, it is marked with a sign indicating this is the Mount Campion Summit Trail. We will follow this trail to the northeast. Tour stop 49. The Mount Campion Summit Trail is another of the ancient walled roads built by the early Heterocerans. The trail leads up to the summit where, in ancient times, there was a fortress which is now long gone. As we ascend upward, pay attention to splendid views off to the south. At the top of the trail is the Mount Campion Summit Pavilion. Stop 50. The Mount Campion Summit Pavilion is the highest point in the park on Mount Campion. Here in ancient times was the storied fortress of Campion. At the pavilion is a BBB stamp terminal, refreshments, and places to sit and rest from your long trek. You are awesome for having completed such a strenuous hike. This concludes our tour of Mount Campion National Forest. We hope you have enjoyed the journey. You are welcome to come back at any time and explore the park at your own leisure. Please retain this note card so you have the landmarks and as a souvenir of your adventure. Please also visit our sister park, Equiwash Cliffs National Seashore, located on the Samsara continent.
Yay.
Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.
Thank you so much for the tour.
Well, you're welcome. We designed this tour just for your group. You were the first ones to do this tour. Please, if there are any suggestions, simply message me or Marz. We look forward to your input.